Alright, some more answers. This video is going to be completely to Mwilliams0. Sorry that I didn't get around to answering the questions when you actually asked them to me, but I am going to try my best to answer them now. I wrote them out, and I think what I got out of it was 8 questions. Hopefully I got them all. First question, is there any way to rationally comprehend God completely? No, I don't believe there's any way to completely understand God 100%. I believe that we never can completely wrap our mind around Him. Question number 2, are you allowed by God to question your beliefs of Him? Yes, I think you are allowed to question your beliefs. There's a few scriptures in the Bible that talk about it, about seeking out your own salvation, also about 1 Thessalonians 5:21 says, test all things, keep that which is good. So yes, I believe that it is okay. I believe it is human nature to question and to wonder, and I definitely believe it's okay. 3, has God become human in the past? Yes, I do believe God has become human in the past. I believe Jesus Christ was God in the flesh. How do you know? How do you know if someone is God? Or how would you know? Well, from my belief, I don't believe that God would ever become human again. But how would you know? In Matthew 7:15 through 18, Jesus talks about knowing people by their fruits. And he uses kind of a parable talking about a good tree bringeth forth good fruit, and a bad tree bringeth forth bad fruit. So I believe that you can tell people by their fruits, by what is the effects that they do. Also, Deuteronomy 18:20 through 22 talks about prophets, and talks about how you will know, or it shows one way how you will know if a prophet is really a prophet or not, which is if these prophecies do come true. So that's yeah, like I said, I do believe that God has become human in the past, and I don't believe it will happen again. Does God send messages to humanity? Yes, I do believe that God sends messages to humanity. I believe that He dwells in people, and He speaks through them. Can you communicate with God personally? Yes, I believe that you can, that prayer is communication with God. You also, in that same thing, where is God, kind of. God, to me, God is everywhere, and God is in us. So it's not like you have to petition God to come down out of the sky or wherever, petition Him to come down just to speak to Him. I believe that through prayer you are directly talking to Him. Okay. 6. Does God alter physical reality on someone's behalf or at their urging? Okay, well, I don't think that it's just from someone's urging. I don't think that you just, someone's in prayer for a long time and they want something so bad that God gives it to them. I think that things happen according to His will. You kind of mentioned something like that in your video, where I think that once becoming Christians, we have a an urging to do God's will, and a lot of times our prayers will go with that. Will go with what God's will is, and it will come to pass. So I do believe that God alters physical reality, but not on just someone's behalf. It's also on His will. Number 7, does God experience emotion? That's a tough question, and from what I've read and what I've understood, a lot of the early church believed that God did not experience emotion. It's a debate whether God does or does not experience emotion. I would say that He does, but how does that emotion affect Him? I don't know. I don't think that emotion affects God the way that it affects us, but that He does experience it in some form or facet. Like I said, it's a big debate whether He does or does not. Or it's not a big debate, but it is a debate whether He does or does not experience emotion. I personally think that He does. So, number 8. Are all expressions of God the same? No. That's more like a universal Unitarian view, that all experiences are all expressions are the exact same, and that kind of all gods are the same God, and almost no God is God. It's very confusing, but I don't believe that all expressions of God are the same true God. I do believe people of other religions, other faiths, experience some sort of supernatural, and whether that's angels, demons, God, the devil, whatever. But I don't believe that all religions are worshiping the same God. Hopefully I answered your questions somewhat intelligently, and I kind of saw in your questions it seemed like you were trying to see if people were deist or if they were not, and then in the last question, kind of the universal Unitarianism. But I don't mind if you comment on this. You can if you'd like, and sorry that it took so long to get this up.